Jay, these two rosters as good as any assembled in the NBA over the last decade plus, and you can imagine the pace is going to be so critical in this one tonight.
Both teams lead the league in points per game. It will come down to which team can execute towards the end in the half court. But Ed, Kevin Wayne Durant is the difference maker, and let me tell you why. So many people have been talking about this is a different type of Kevin Durant. He's not the nice guy anymore. I like the fact that Kevin Durant has become somewhat defiant against authority. I like the fact that him and Draymond Green are two of the top 10 players in the league as far as technical fouls drawn. I like that nastiness. That could be the difference between this team winning the Western Conference Finals and winning the whole thing.
To Anthony. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Stuffs it down with authority. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Now Paul with the basketball. Down 2. Nice finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Harden. Going to launch beyond the arc with James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Harden with the basketball. Leads 3. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Steph Curry, guarded by CP3. Knocked loose. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
Paul across the timeline. Leads 5. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Durant to Shaun Livingston.
Right.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Paul. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Durant to Cousins. Clint Capella. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Fires the 3. Good contest. No good for Carter Williams. Golden State at the controls. The drive right to the basket. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Shaun Livingston at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kevin Durant. He's got 2 shots coming. Career 88% from the line. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
All right, set it up.
To Capella. Slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And he'll head to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Michael Carter-Williams. A couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first half with the Rockets in front.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
You know what's coming. Go get it. Substitutions.
Rockets have the ball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. And the lead is up to 9. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Klay Thompson defended by Melo. To Shaun Livingston. Thompson. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
It's good. And 1.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and 1. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Klay Thompson sizing up Eric Gordon. Clint Capella snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Warriors have the basketball. Bell to Thompson. Takes stock of the floor. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Anthony, defended by Jordan Bell. And count the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Thompson. To Cousins. That one out of bounds off a rocket. It stays with Golden State. Thompson. To Cousins. Can't connect.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Screen coming to Cousins. Can't connect from in close. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Livingston across the timeline. Trailing by 15. Wide open look. Won't go. Has a look. Gordon shot. No good. Here's Cousins. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Deep three. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Rockets way out in front. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing that.
Kevin Durant has it. And finishes strong.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Slam dunk.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. Anthony. Harden. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. Durant across the timeline. Down a bundle. Thompson to Durant. For three. And Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Paul. Won't go. It's Steph at the controls. To Green. Klay Thompson here against Harden. Curry buries it.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To Harden. And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Flushes it home.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Durant lets it fly. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. To Green. They'll get it to Durant. Kevin Durant. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Paul into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Harden guarded by Klay Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. And the rebound comes down to Thompson. Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Off the mark. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Carmelo Anthony with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Got it. Draymond Green matched up with Paul. Clint Capella with the block. Fourth this contest. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up.